Coming up on this edition of Southwest TV News. Basking in the summer heat is a favorite pastime for many. And whether you're at the pool or out on the golf course, the risk of heat exhaustion and sunburn are possible for all ages. Community pride was in the spotlight during the 5th annual Day of Caring in Swift Current. It's that time of the year to spend more time outdoors. And as we enjoy the season, a variety of insects are hoping to tag along for the ride. Thanks for joining us here today. Heat exhaustion and sunburn are a cause for concern through the hot summer days, and health officials are again reminding you to stay safe from the burning rays. Basking in the summer heat is a favorite pastime for many, and whether you're at the pool or out on the golf course, the risk of heat exhaustion and sunburn are possible for all ages, and health officials are again reminding you to take a few precautions.
Of course, wear lighter clothing so that you're not retaining too much body heat. At the same time, make sure you're taking in enough fluids because you're going to lose quite a bit through sweat without even realizing it across the whole body. And then sunglasses with good UV protection are very important for protecting the eyes. And the sunblock for the skin, it's good to get a good product, usually with at least an SPF factor of 30. And to apply it properly. And remember that if you're sweating a lot or staying long outdoors, it will wear off and you may need to reapply it. The same with if you're swimming, as much as there are what we call water-resistant sunblocks or sun protection, they can easily get off the skin through water exposure. So reapplication is important. At the same time, it's also important to remember that when in water, you have not just the UV that's coming directly to hit you, but you also have UV that's reflected from the water onto the skin, so you get a lot more intense exposure when in the water.
And when it comes to using sunscreen and bug spray at the same time, there's a good rule of thumb to follow.
Some people usually ask, well, I got to put on sunblock and I've got to put on the mosquito repellent. Which do I put when? So usually it's better to put the sunblock on first so that it's onto the skin, and then you put the mosquito or insect repellent afterwards, because if you put that on first and then put the sunblock, you drown out the repellent and the mosquitoes will certainly bite you.
By using sunscreen and limiting your time in the hot sun, you can protect your skin and overall health from the effects of UV rays this summer season. For over 12 years, Southwest TV News has provided the visuals for the defining moments in our community. Support your community and help us to continue our work. Support our sponsors by watching the ads on YouTube and by clicking the ads on our website. Pennies per click, which will help us continue to bring you the award-winning news coverage you've come to expect from Southwest TV News. Celebrate Canada's 150, the Cowboy Way. Frontier Days in Swift Current is an exciting lineup of grandstand entertainment, June 28th through July 1st, including the Washboard Union, the CCA Rodeo and Cabaret, and the grand finale with Sawyer Brown and Aaron Goodman. Get your tickets today from the Swift Current Ag&X office or PharmaSave. The 79th Annual Frontier Days in Swift Current, June 28th through July 1st. Swift Current businesses recently rolled up their sleeves to help out the United Way with the annual Day of Caring. We bring you some of the highlights in this report. Community pride was in the spotlight during the 5th annual Day of Caring in Swift Current, as volunteers from 12 businesses lent a helping hand to 7 nonprofits. Clients of the Abilities Council spent the afternoon in the kitchen of the center, working on an authentic Italian dinner for students who use the facility. A rewarding experience for this group of volunteers.
What we're trying to do is we're trying to get people out of the center in community inclusion. So the goal is, we have volunteer opportunities come up and they choose what they would like to do. And then from there, we just try and incorporate them wherever we can put them. And it's been working really well. And it's nice because we got the folks here doing different things than what they're used to doing. So we're very excited to be here today.
And volunteers from Stark and Marsh rolled up their sleeves with yard work at the Salvation Army, helping out with weed control for the community gardens.
And of course we want to keep it organic, so thus we can't spray for weeds and whatnot. So every year we seem to struggle with keeping the weeds under control around the boxes, not in the boxes. We're pulling everything out, we're cleaning it up the best we can. And I think come the fall we're kind of hoping to be able to lay down some sod so that'll really control things from here on in.
A week-long event of socializing and giving back to one's community, while shining the spotlight on the United Way's member agencies.
Another opportunity to build relationship too with lots of times there sometimes is a disconnect with really what is happening on the grounds in our community, and a lot of the programs, who they serve, what they do, the impact that they have, and so it's really going beyond just the financial part and really getting a good understanding of what each of these nonprofits contributes to the community and really build that relationship between the individuals within Swift Current.
The United Way's Day of Caring is a global initiative with the hopes of expanding the Swift Current project beyond the month of June.
The Cypress Hills Interprovincial Park is a popular destination for tourists throughout the summer months. Guests from around the world come to the park to be one with nature and enjoy the many amenities from camping, hiking trails, and more.
There's nothing quite so pretty as the hills that shouldn't be.
Imagine a destination where you can enjoy world-class dining and unique accommodations. Take a leisurely stroll through streets filled with rich history while browsing for that perfect gift. Buy fresh produce from the farmers market and enjoy a range of cultural events while stepping back in time to learn more about Canada's Old West. Your summer destination is awaiting you in Maple Creek. For event listings and all things Maple Creek, visit our website. Ticks and Lyme disease go hand in hand. And if you're spending any time outdoors in wooded areas, you'll want to protect yourself this summer. It's that time of the year to spend more time outdoors. And as we enjoy the season, a variety of insects are hoping to tag along for the ride. Now through October is prime tick season and are commonly found in tall grass, brush, or wooded areas. Black-legged or deer ticks commonly carry Lyme disease and are common across southern Canada and the U.S. And although only 3 cases of Lyme disease have been reported in Saskatchewan in the last 10 years, precaution should still be taken when heading outdoors, as more ticks are being discovered across the province.
Make sure you wear long pants and long sleeve shirts and shoes that don't show your feet, so closed-toed shoes. If you're in really infested areas, pull your socks over your pant legs to keep the ticks from crawling under your pants, and wear light-colored clothes so that ticks can be seen easily. And insect repellents do work against ticks. Read the label, and so some of the more common mosquito repellents also repel ticks. The most important thing, though, is that after you've come in from these areas, is to do a thorough tick check. Take your clothes off, really examine to make sure that you haven't picked up any hitchhikers, and and the ticks can be easily removed. And check your pets and your children as well, because they often don't realize they're bringing in ticks as well.
Symptoms of Lyme disease include a rash, where a small red bump may appear at the site of the tick bite. Flu-like symptoms, including fever, chills, fatigue, body aches, and a headache, may also accompany the rash. More details on ticks and Lyme disease are available online. Market Square is a summer tradition in downtown Swift Current, and organizers are now searching for entertainers. food vendors, and artisans to be part of the excitement for the upcoming season. Contact Marlene today at 750-7888 and spend your Saturdays in downtown Swift Current this summer. Market Square, proudly presented by the City of Swift Current, Standard Motors, Innovation Credit Union, and Southwest TV News. Celebrate Canada's 150 the Cowboy Way with Frontier Days in Swift Current. Enjoy the kickoff pancake breakfast and burning of the Frontier Days brand. Meet your friends along the route of the Canada 150 Let's Celebrate Parade. Enjoy the excitement of the Midway, livestock shows, indoor displays, and family fun zone, featuring an array of free entertainment, including the Kids Wild West Show. And look to the sky for the breathtaking Canada 150 fireworks. The 79th Annual Frontier Days in Swift Current, June 28th through July 1st. Well, this brings to a close another episode of Southwest TV News, reporting the stories that matter to you. We always welcome your news tips. You can always reach us here by phone at our studio or by email to contact us at southwesttvnews.com. Also, be sure to join us daily online for the latest news from across Southwest Saskatchewan and so much more at southwesttvnews.com. And be sure to follow us on a range of social media. Thanks for joining us here today. I'm Carol Andrews.